Joining us for this very special interview is a man who's made his mark in the cookware industry, industry that has been primarily unorganized, but now with so many products in the market, Ravi Saxena has made it big with Wonder Chef. Thank you very much, Ravi, for joining us today on the Daily Dispatch. I want to begin by asking you a little bit about the last year and a half. A lot of people have started cooking at home, baking at home. A lot of products of yours have sort of been available across platforms. So tell us a little bit about how the growth has been over the last couple of months with more people getting into the kitchen. The lockdown has sort of, pushed more people to cook for themselves at home.
Yes, absolutely. Kiara, first of all, it's a pleasure to be here on your story and share my ideas and thoughts. You're absolutely right. While the pandemic and the subsequent lockdowns have been terrible for the economies around the world, in some way, we have not suffered that much because it is true that this was the time when maids and cooks could not come to societies, they could not come to your homes. And since Wonder Chef products are a bit premium, our TG, our target market is the premium people. They usually have maids and cooks at home. And many of them found the way to their kitchen for the first time. And they have never left since then. So people were literally calling me and saying, listen, हमें अपना पूरा kitchen Wonder Chef करना है. इतनी खराब चीजें हमारी maid use कर रही है. So it was a funny way of saying that I have not been giving enough care to my maid or to my kitchen. But a whole lot of people upgraded. Two things we observed very much. One was cookware, because people wanted to use good quality non-stick where the coating is good and they have reliability that it will last. And secondly, prep tools, because when people had to, and both men and women, I would say, when they had to cook themselves, when they had to chop the veggies, when they had to process the food themselves, they realized what a backbreaking task it is. And actually, that takes about 70% of the time. So they just started hunting out things which will help them cook with these, the choppers and the graters and the mixies and NutriBlend and grillers, so many things. They discovered that, they can make life so easy. And one very interesting fact is that when the millennials started going into the kitchen, when our kids who were, let's say, between the age of 10 to 20, they started going into the kitchen. They didn't want to learn how to cook dal roti. They said, we will bake. So baking has seen a huge impetus in India. India was never a baking country. Microwaves had replaced the old oven toaster grillers for good. And microwaves, as you know, are primarily used for just heating. But OTGs have made a comeback, stand mixers, bakeware, because people are making cookies, they are making cakes, cupcakes, pizzas, and they are snapping their photos with them and sharing them on social media. So absolutely, in many ways, this pandemic turned out to be not so much of a challenge for us, thankfully. And we actually grew in the last year as well. And this year we are growing 50% as compared to even last year, which was already better than 2019. So yeah.
Right. We understand that Wonder Chef had recently raised about 150 crore rupees from Sixth Sense Ventures. Just wanted to understand what the funds will be utilized for, and considering that the kind of product range that you have, will you be looking at further expansion or category diversification?
We are going to use these funds for very interesting things. We will push forward our digital journey. Today, 45% of our sales have become digital, and hopefully we will soon cross the 50% mark with our digital sales. And that is fantastic for a company of our size, because we are a mid-scale company now. And digital journey is allowing us to reach out to the nooks and corners of India. Today, we distribute our products across 25,000 pin codes in India, reaching to thousands of cities and towns. Um it is creating a level playing field for a new brand like us as compared to the older brands. And absolutely, considering the brand pull and credibility that Wonder Chef has, we have decided to leverage that and come out of the kitchen. Currently, we have 600 products which are inside the kitchen. Everything that you can possibly dream of inside the kitchen, from hobs to cooktops to chimneys to grillers to cookware and knives and everything. But now we are going to come out of the kitchen with some very interesting products. So watch out for them.
Right. We're going to wait and watch for all the products that you're going to be launching in the home space. But, I also want to talk to you a little bit about the way forward in terms of what your key areas of focus will be for the rest of the financial year. Considering that you are looking at aggressive expansion, we have the festive period that just got over, but also the year end is coming up. So, how has this period fared for you, and what would be your key growth drivers at the end of this financial year?
This year, the festive period has been quite good for us. This year, the festive period has been quite good for us. Uh, Last year, in fact, it was better because after probably the world's longest lockdown, customers came out and they spent a lot and there was a pent up demand. This time, we did not see the same surge, and yet we have done higher business as compared to last year for sure. Uh, your question is absolutely valid because the challenge now is to keep that momentum going for the rest of the financial year. And which is why we have chosen this time to launch our new categories, which will bring more customers to Wonderchef stores and website. We are also expanding our offline distribution. Currently, we operate out of 10,000 odd retail outlets. We want to take that number to 20,000 outlets in the next 1 year. Now that the brand is built, the teams are there across India. I think that is an achievable target. We also continue to expand our exclusive outlets across India and modern trade, which is the department stores, that is coming back extremely strongly. As you would imagine, the modern trade partners are all big players, whether we are talking about a Walmart or a Metro or a Lifestyle or a Shopper Stop or Big Bazaar. They're all large players. So they are flexing their muscle. I can see that uh, to make up for the lost time. These people have lost the most because malls were closed and they were the last ones to open. But they're coming back, they're attracting customers through very, very attractive deals and promotions and aggressive service. So I believe once all the retailers and brands join hands together, the revival will happen.
Right. And the final question on revenues, before I let you go, what kind of revenues do you expect at the end of this financial year? And what kind of targets do you have going forward?
So as I was saying earlier in the program, we are expecting a 50% increase in the revenues in this year, and we hope to touch about 425 crores in revenue this year. Going forward, our next dream is to reach 1,000 crore, become 1,000 crore company in the next 4 years' time, and which is where we can look forward to probably going more liquid with our shares. So absolutely, the next target is 1,000 crores.
All right. On that note, many thanks for joining us today, Ravi. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and good luck for your journey.